Westminster Pier was the departure point for Marshal Bulganin and Mr. Khrushchev when they travelled by launch to Greenwich. At the Royal Naval College, they were welcomed by Lord Cilcennin, First Lord of the Admiralty, who escorted them to the famous and beautiful Painted Hall. The Soviet leaders were the guests of honour at a dinner given on behalf of the 3 armed services. Their next visit was to Harwell, where Sir Edwin Plowden, Atomic Energy Authority chairman, met the Soviet leaders. After donning white protective clothing, the party became the point of focus for equally immaculate cameramen. Installations with strange names like Beppo and Zeus, isotopes and atomic metals, all were shown to Marshal Bulganin and Mr. Khrushchev. Their almost non-stop program included a visit to Oxford. Here in the city of dreaming spires, they were conducted round many of the world-famous colleges. They showed no signs of being disturbed by any high-spirited efforts to entertain them on the part of the undergraduates. Anyway, their stay in Britain would hardly have been complete without seeing a university. No doubt they fully appreciated the Oxford manner. Here they are again, complete with escort, on the way to Windsor. This was a very special occasion, for the Russian leaders were about to be graciously received by Her Majesty the Queen and members of her family. Russian presents for the royal family include 2 horses, seen here with their Cossack grooms. The horses are for the Duke of Edinburgh and Prince Charles. And for Princess Anne, a 3-month-old bear cub called Nicky. Looks like a cuddly teddy bear now, but these chaps are inclined to grow, so he's to be kept in the zoo. Back in London now, and a reception by the LCC. The lady chairman, Mrs. Bentwich, read the address of welcome to the Soviet Premier and the Communist Party Secretary. The parchment was then presented to Marshal Bulganin as a memento of their visit. Evidently intent on seeing all aspects of life in Britain during their 10-day stay, they now met a number of civic leaders, the mayors of London boroughs. Now to the RAF Station at Marham in Norfolk, where an impressive display was installed. Alsatians were on parade, and Marshal Bulganin carried out the inspection of the Guard of Honour. Then, with Mr. Khrushchev, he went to the control tower to watch the fly past. The Russians are reported to have said they were impressed by Royal Air Force precision and to have issued invitations to a number of high-ups to visit Russia to see their Air Force. Naturally, you wouldn't expect the visit of these Russian communist chiefs to pass with